Today, I'm making cheesy garlic dinner rolls from scratch. And this is a little different from what I usually bake because I've never worked with yeast before. And this is also my first time making something savory. So we're trying something new today. I found the recipe on YouTube and the rolls looked so good. So I thought, why not? How hard could it be? Let's hope these are not my famous last words. So, we're starting with the dough, and the first thing we're doing is activating the yeast. I've never actually done this before, so I'm just being careful. I've taken 1 cup of warm milk and 1/4 cup of sugar, a full packet of yeast. Make sure the milk is not too hot or not too cold. Once the yeast is activated, we add 2 eggs and 4.5 cup of flour, and you mix well to form a dough. Also, add 1/3 cup of butter and 1 3/4 teaspoons of salt to this batter. We're just adding everything together and turning this into a dough. This is already so different from baking a cake. There's actually some effort involved here, and make sure you keep adding the flour bit by bit so you know when your batter is turning into a dough. And now I have to knead this for quite a while. I wasn't expecting bread making to be a workout, but here we are. But honestly, it was kind of fun. Now, we cover it and let it rest. This is the part where I'm supposed to trust the yeast to do its thing. I have absolutely no idea if I've done everything correctly, so fingers crossed. I'm letting the dough rest for an hour or so. Now we're making the garlic butter, which is probably the part I was most excited about. Garlic, butter, and herbs. I already know this is going to smell amazing. So I've taken 10 tablespoons of butter, 6 cloves of garlic, and some coriander, and I'm going to mix them all together to form a nice garlic butter mix. Oh my god, look at this! It got so much bigger. I'm genuinely impressed because I really wasn't sure what was going to happen. Now I'm going to put my dough onto my butter paper and give it a light knead. Now on to making the rolls. So now we need to roll the dough into a rectangular structure. Don't roll it very thin. Make sure it is slim enough and not very thin, not too fat. So you get it into a rectangular shape. Use a rolling pin or a chapati maker. And then we put our garlic butter nicely. We spread the garlic butter all throughout the rectangular dough. Now we're going to roll this up nice and tight, no gaps allowed. We want all that butter and cheese tucked in there. I like to cut the ends out, but you can just leave it as is. Now I'm dividing the dough and shaping these into little rolls. I'm trying to make them all the same size, but we're going for homemade, so we are not going to worry too much about that. I've transferred all the rolls onto a baking tray, and now we just let them rise one more time before they go into the oven. And once they've risen again, I'm just brushing them with some egg wash before they go into the oven. Hopefully this gives them that nice golden top. And now they go into a preheated oven at 190 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. Oh my god, waited a minute. They look amazing. Look how golden and fluffy they turned out. Okay, I'm just brushing them with a little more melted butter while they're still warm, and honestly, they smell incredible. Look at how soft they are inside, and the cheese, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, let's try one. Wow, these are actually so good. The garlic butter, the cheese, the fluffy bread. I'm honestly shocked that my first attempt worked. So, this was my first time ever working with yeast and my first savory bake, and somehow it turned out really good. I was definitely nervous when I started because I had no idea what I was doing with the yeast, but I think we were officially made bread. And now I'm kind of excited to try more savory recipes. Maybe this is the beginning of my bread making era. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Leave a comment if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.